everyone. We will start the morning call. Asian markets this morning are down by around 1 to 1.5% on an average, following declines in US markets overnight as the fastest inflation in last 40 years for February month with CPI of 7.9% drove the US bond yields higher. They have reached now almost close to 2%, 1.9798 kind of levels. And this has raised expectation for a steeper interest rate hike. The CPI is expected to further increase in coming months over there. While the market fully expects the Fed to raise rates by 25 basis points in next week's meeting, the CPI data suggested that FOMC could move more aggressively to curb inflation. So there is a small possibility of a steeper hike as well. On the domestic side, BJP won elections in 4 out of 5 states yesterday, that is UP, Uttarakhand, Manipur and Goa. So from 2024 Lok Sabha election point of view, this is a positive indication. I will now invite the technical team to take the call forward.
Yeah, thank you, Jan. Good morning, all of you. Yesterday, we also mentioned that Nifty have upside immediate resistance around 16,750. Already Nifty bounced back almost 1,000 point in bottom, and we expect some profit booking in this level. If Nifty break 16,750, 800 above, then we expect further momentum. But till the date, we expect resistance in this place. Downside immediate support place around 16,500, and index. Below that, it will drag towards 16,320 and 16,200 marks in Nifty. Bank Nifty also we mentioned that 35,000 and 35,300 is a upside immediate resistance, and we see the yesterday Bank Nifty retrace in that level. And next important support place around 34,100, and if Bank Nifty break this rail support zone, then it will drag towards 33,700, 33,500 at downside. Nifty Finance also trading near the resistance zone around 15,600 and 700 and upside, 900 and upside. Important support place around 15,600, and if break that level, the next important support around 15,480 at downside. To we expect all three index trading near the resistance zone. We see the sideways momentum during the day in a range between Nifty 16,750 and 16,400 at downside. In stock specific, Tata Steel looks positive at current level. Yesterday, we also see the positive momentum in Tata Steel trading above the important level, that is 1300. If Tata Steel maintain the 1300 and 1290 level, then up next important level is 1340 and 1315 upside. Navin Fluoro also looks positive at current level. We already given call at this Navin Fluoro. And Sudarshan Chemical also looks positive at current level. We expect some profit booking in banking stock. So we can see the ICICI Bank, Axis Bank. We see the some profit booking at this level. That's it for technical derivative guys and care.
Yeah, thank you, Vikas. Good morning, everyone. So, as per derivatives data, as per the Y positions in yesterday's session, we have seen that between 16,400 to 16,600 level, major put writer positions got added up, while at 16,500 strike, almost around 4.1 million positions of put writer positions got added up. So, 16,500 will act as an important support for coming trading session, while as per the monthly OI positions, we are seeing at 16,500 almost 10.05 million OI positions are getting added up. So 16,500 is holding strong position. Once if Nifty goes below 16,500 level, then we might witness that the next support would be at 16,200 level. while on the upper hand we are seeing, as per yesterday's chain, at 16,700 strike, almost around 20 lakh position of call writers got added up. So it will place a important resistance at 16,700. So 16,700 to 800 would be the resistance zone, while on the downside 16,500 would be the supportive zone. So Nifty is likely to remain in the range of 16,500 to 700 till the further break of this two level. While in yesterday's trading session, one positive factor we have seen is that India VIX came down almost 7% on downside and give closing around 25.50 level. Once if India VIX goes below 22 level, then we might witness some volatility to get crunched up in the market and sort of buying to get generated in coming trading sessions. As for the stock specific, we expect some selective stock which have seen major OI positions getting added up in yesterday's trading session was Tata Steel, Colpal and Tata Consumer. This three counter looks positive for next 1 to 2 trading session. Thank you.
Uh, there is news in Exide Industries which has already come during yesterday market hours, but still it is kind of significant as the company has entered into long-term technical collaboration with a Chinese company by the name of S-Volt Energy Technology, which is a global supplier of batteries which are used in EVs. So this is a positive from a medium-term kind of perspective. Also, yesterday, AU Small Finance Bank held its analyst meet to give insights on few of its business units, such as auto and home finance. The key point over there was, the why what differentiates the bank is it in the auto lending space is its diverse set of customers who include first time buyers, new to credit, inter as well as intra-city operators, and presence in rural and urban areas. So this makes the bank important for OEMs to have a tie-up with. Also, most of the customer base is self-employed with no income proof in many cases. So that is the reason that the bank faces lesser competition from other peer banks. On the affordable housing side, the bank already was in this business in 2012. It entered with a subsidiary by the name of Awas, which later in 2016 got sold off to Kedara, private equity player. So bank already has the capability to scale up this business. In last 3 odd years, they again started this business in the bank, and today the loan book is 2,100 crores. And bank expects that this will be the fastest growing vertical among all verticals in the bank. Average ticket size in affordable home loans is 11 lakhs. So it is unlike a typical bank where ticket size is closer to 30 odd lakhs, here ticket size is more closer to the other listed players like Awas and Home First of around 10-11 lakhs. Also on the liability side, the bank is aggressively creating the liability franchise and currently has 25 lakh customers. It is adding 1 lakh new customers every month, and focus is on cross-selling auto, SME and home loans to these kind of new customers. So from a long-term perspective, we remain positive on AU Bank, as it is one of the few banks which even in today's scenario is able to increase market share. That's it from my side. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Yesterday, Lupin has announced that Lupin Diagnostic, it's a newly formed subsidiary for the diagnostic business, has launched its first reference laboratory in Kolkata. They would be setting up more laboratories in West Bengal, Assam, Bihar, Jharkhand, Odisha, mainly to capture the East Indian region. So this is sentimentally positive for Lupin because this is just the start and it would take some more time to get reflected in the numbers per se. So that is why this is sentimentally positive, and again sentimentally negative for the other listed diagnostic companies like Metropolis and Thyrocare, that because this means that it is increasing the competition for them. That's it. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Wipro has announced a long-term partnership with Pendurum Technologies, which is a biotechnology company for development of technologies that shorten time to market and maximize patient outcome during R&D and clinical trials for regenerative medicine. This is neutral to Wipro. Thank you.
That's all from us. Thank you for attending. Have a good day.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel for in-depth interviews of India Inc. and press the bell icon so that you do not miss our updates.